He's been nominated for 3 Academy Awards before turning 31. He's played a poet prince on a desert planet, a chocolate-obsessed dreamer, and Bob Dylan himself. And somehow, he still gets recognized more often for a meme about ordering a burger than for any of it. Timothée Chalamet has become one of the rare actors of his generation who can open a blockbuster and still get taken seriously as a craftsman. But long before the tuxedos and the award season buzz, he was just a theater kid from Manhattan trying to get noticed. He was born on December 27, 1995, in New York City. His father, Marc Chalamet, is French and worked for UNICEF, while his mother, Nicole Flender, was a dancer turned real estate broker. Growing up between cultures gave him fluent French and a childhood split between Hell's Kitchen and summers in France. His older sister, Pauline, would later become an actress too, and acting ran in the family in less obvious ways. His great-uncle was the French actor and filmmaker Roland Chalamet. Chalamet attended LaGuardia High School, the famous performing arts school that inspired the movie Fame. It's the kind of place where teenagers audition just to get in the door, and where Chalamet first understood he wanted to act professionally rather than just for fun. He studied drama seriously there, sharpening a discipline that would separate him from the pack later on. His early roles were small. A few television appearances, a brief part in Interstellar, a supporting role in the Showtime series Homeland. Nothing that suggested stardom was coming. He auditioned constantly, faced plenty of rejection, and did the unglamorous work most young actors do before anyone knows their name. Then came 2017, and everything shifted. Call Me by Your Name cast him as Elio, a teenager navigating first love in the Italian countryside. The performance was raw, vulnerable, and unlike anything mainstream audiences had seen from an actor his age. It earned him his first Oscar nomination for Best Actor, making him one of the youngest people ever nominated in that category. Overnight, casting directors and critics were paying attention. From there, his choices became a mix of bold and commercial. He played a young addict in Beautiful Boy, worked with Greta Gerwig on Lady Bird and Little Women, and took on Paul Atreides and Denis Villeneuve's Dune, a role that required him to anchor a massive science fiction franchise while still delivering the emotional weight the story demanded. When Dune Part Two arrived in 2024, it confirmed he could carry a blockbuster on his own name. That same stretch saw him step into Willy Wonka's shoes in the 2023 musical Wonka, proving he could handle whimsy and song just as easily as brooding drama. Then, in 2024, he took on his most ambitious transformation yet, playing Bob Dylan in James Mangold's A Complete Unknown. He learned guitar, trained his voice for months, and performed the songs live rather than lip-syncing. The performance earned him a second Best Actor nomination and, notably, a Grammy nomination as well. In 2026, he added a third nomination for Marty Supreme, playing a ping-pong hustler clawing his way out of the Lower East Side. Despite entering award season as the frontrunner and picking up wins at the Golden Globes and Critics' Choice Awards, he lost the Oscar to Michael B. Jordan for Sinners. It was his third nomination without a win, a pattern that has drawn comparisons to Leonardo DiCaprio's long wait for the same prize. Away from set, Chalamet keeps a relatively guarded personal life. He has been in a high-profile relationship with Kylie Jenner since 2023, and the two have appeared together at major industry events, including sitting side by side at the 2026 Oscars. He tends to avoid oversharing, letting his work speak instead. A few things surprise people who only know him from magazine covers. He speaks fluent French. He was a serious basketball player in high school and still plays regularly. He learned to box for one role and to play guitar and ping pong for others, treating physical transformation as part of his process rather than a shortcut. He turned down several bigger paydays early in his career to work with directors he admired, a choice that shaped his reputation as an actor's actor rather than a pure movie star. What makes his career interesting isn't just the string of nominations. It's the range. Few actors move this comfortably between an art house romance, a sci-fi epic, a movie musical, and a music biopic, all while staying recognizably himself in every performance. At just 30, he's already reshaping what a leading man's career can look like in this era, less about fitting into one lane, more about proving there shouldn't be one at all. So which Hollywood star should we cover next? Drop your suggestion in the comments below.